Hey all, welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka and you're watching My Little Bubble. So this is gonna be a very different kind of a video, very different from all the videos that are present on my channel. Today I'm going to make Diwali sweets and snacks and just thought of sharing it with you guys. Just thought that it might be a little bit of help to all those mothers who are working or probably for some reason they don't have a lot of time to make a lot of Diwali sweets and snacks. Although even I'm not gonna make a lot of things, but I'm just gonna make maybe 2 sweets and 1 snack kind of thing. Yeah, for the same reason I don't make a lot of Diwali sweets and snacks for 2 reasons actually. Reason number 1 being that I don't know a lot of recipes, and reason number 2, again, I don't have a lot of time because I am a full-time working mom and only time that I get is weekends, and I have a lot of things to cover in weekends. So yeah, that is what it is. So let's start the video. Okay, so we are gonna start with dry roasting the flattened rice flakes or poha. I have preferably taken the thinner version of it, as all of you might already be aware that there are 2 variants of flattened rice flakes. One is very thin and the other one is a little thick. So this is the thinner variant that I've taken here because I like this recipe with the thinner variant, but definitely you can go ahead and take the thicker variant if you like it that way. Okay, now I know this is a little bit late to be posting this video now, but you can use this video at any time of the year, not specifically only at the time of Diwali. You can use this video throughout the year whenever you wish to make these kind of recipes. So once these are done roasting, you can remove these from the flame and add oil in the wok. And once the oil is heated, you can go ahead and add 1 cup of peanuts. You can add more if you like it. I have added 1 cup of peanuts here. And once this is little bit fried, not too much, once these peanuts are little bit fried, you can go ahead and add dalia here. Now this is basically roasted split chana dal. Now this is the time we're gonna add 2, 3, 4 or as many as you like dried red chili. I've added just 1 because I'm making this for the entire family and obviously my son is also gonna eat it, so I just want to keep it a little bit subtle. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add red chili powder later on, so I don't want to make it too spicy that he can't even eat it. And this is I think 1/3 or 1/4 cup of white sesame seeds. Now you want to make sure that you don't fry it too much, so we are gonna quickly add the next ingredients, which is pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Definitely this can be increased in the amount. You can even go ahead and add half a cup of this. I've added 1/3 cup of these seeds. These seeds are very healthy, so definitely as much as you want to, you can add. And next I've added some split cashews. I wanted to add more, but I had run out of cashews. So, and this is something that you can also add while adding the peanuts, that is in the starting itself, so that it gets a little bit more fried if you like it that way. I don't like it too much fried. I somehow don't like the aroma of too much fried cashews, so I've added it here at this point. And this is my favorite part, desiccated coconut. The coconutty flavor that this mixture has is irreplaceable. I love it so much, and I think without desiccated coconut this recipe is incomplete. Some people also add very finely sliced pieces of coconut, which also gives a very nice flavor to this. I also actually wanted to put that because I like it better that way compared to desiccated ones, but I could not find it in the market somehow, so I got these ones, but these also work as well. And now I'm gonna add all the spices that it needs: salt, turmeric powder and red chili powder. Everything as per your own taste, as per your own preference. But just to tell, I have added 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a little less than 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. And when everything is done, mix it well and go ahead and add the roasted flattened rice flakes. Mix it well and voila, it's good to serve, good to eat, good to enjoy. But one thing could not get recorded. I don't know what went wrong, but I've also added one more ingredient here in this, which is nimbu fool. Now I'm not sure what it's called in other languages. I only know one name of it, which is nimbu fool. You can definitely Google it up and you will come to know what exactly it is. It adds a tangy flavor or a tangy taste to this recipe. I've added just, I think, 1/4 of a teaspoon towards the end. Now that's all for our snack recipe. Over to our sweet recipe. Now this is my favorite sweet making recipe because this literally requires hardly 3 to 4 ingredients, and it really gets ready in maximum 15 to 20 minutes. So I've added 1/4 cup of milk here, to which I've added 1/4 cup of sugar. Actually I added a little less than 1/4 cup because I don't like it being too sweet, but you can definitely go ahead and add as much sugar as much you've added milk. Now here I'm adding 2 teaspoons, approximately 2 teaspoons of ghee. You can definitely go ahead and reduce or increase the quantity or amount of ghee, or you can even skip it if you don't like it. Now this is milk powder, and I'm adding 1 cup of milk powder to this, little by little, so that there are no lump formations. Actually I saw this recipe on YouTube, and ever since then I've been making this every now and then because it's so quick, and it does not require a lot of effort, does not require a lot of ingredients to buy from the market. These things are usually already available at home. I know this is not something really very healthy to have, but of course if you are maintaining a balanced diet normally, regularly, you can definitely have some sweet treats here and there, so it's no harm to make this occasionally. So just keep stirring on a medium flame and it will turn into a thick paste. So when you see that it has completely stopped sticking to the pan and it is not runny or flowing anymore, you can switch off the flame and take it off from the hot pan. Otherwise it will start burning in some time. So make sure to remove this and take it off to a plate. Now add your favorite food coloring here. You can also skip this step if you don't want to add any color. Now once you've mixed it well, take a small amount on your palms and roll out nice round little laddus. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you've tried any of these recipes and how it turned out. And if you're planning to post pictures of these on your Instagram account, make sure to tag me on my Instagram handle as well, which is at my_little_bubble. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, make sure to subscribe to it and also hit the bell notification icon button to get notified each time I upload a new video. Do make sure to share this video with your friends and family, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.